Modulus Factory Automation is a large-scale industrial management game focused entirely on efficiency, logistics, and optimization. Instead of emphasizing survival or exploration, the game is built around one core idea: designing production systems that continuously evolve into larger and more efficient networks. From small assembly lines to massive automated facilities, every part of the experience revolves around planning, expansion, and solving logistical problems. The question is whether Modulus delivers enough depth and variety to sustain long-term engagement, or if the automation loop eventually becomes repetitive. Pros and cons. On the positive side, automation systems are deep and highly rewarding. Factory expansion feels satisfying and meaningful. Logistics management creates constant problem-solving opportunities. The progression curve introduces complexity at a steady pace. On the downside, the learning curve can feel intimidating for new players. Visual presentation prioritizes function over style. Late-game optimization can become overwhelming, and players uninterested in micromanagement may struggle to stay engaged. Gameplay. At its core, Modulus is about building interconnected production chains. You begin with simple extraction and manufacturing systems, then gradually scale into complex industrial networks involving multiple resources, advanced processing, and large-scale automation. Conveyor systems, transport routes, power distribution, and machine efficiency all play critical roles. A poorly designed production line can create bottlenecks that affect entire sections of your factory. The game constantly pushes players toward optimization. Early systems may function adequately, but as demand increases, inefficiencies become impossible to ignore. Redesigning layouts and improving throughput becomes part of the gameplay loop. Automation progression feels natural. What begins as manual oversight slowly transforms into highly efficient, self-sustaining systems. Watching an initially chaotic factory evolve into a synchronized industrial operation is one of the game's most satisfying aspects. Progression and complexity. Modulus steadily introduces new technologies and production layers. Advanced machinery, energy systems, and transportation networks increase strategic depth over time. The challenge comes not just from building production lines, but from maintaining balance between all systems simultaneously. Resource shortages, energy demands, and transport delays can quickly destabilize production if ignored. This complexity is rewarding for players who enjoy optimization and long-term planning. However, the amount of information and micromanagement required may feel overwhelming for casual players. Visuals and audio. Visually, the game focuses heavily on readability. Machines, conveyor systems, and resource flows are easy to track, which is essential for large-scale management gameplay. While environments are functional rather than visually striking, the clarity supports the core mechanics effectively. The satisfaction comes less from graphical detail and more from watching large automated systems operate smoothly. Sound design is subtle but effective. Machinery noise, conveyor movement, and industrial ambience reinforce the feeling of operating a massive production facility. Longevity and replayability. Replayability is one of Modulus's strongest qualities. Different factory layouts, optimization strategies, and production priorities encourage experimentation. The late game offers enormous scale with increasingly complex systems demanding creative solutions. Players who enjoy efficiency-focused gameplay can easily spend dozens of hours refining production networks. Final verdict: Modulus. Factory automation succeeds as a deep and rewarding industrial management simulator. Its automation systems create constant opportunities for optimization, expansion, and creative problem solving. While the steep learning curve and heavy micromanagement may not appeal to everyone, players who enjoy logistics and factory building games will find substantial depth here. For fans of automation-focused management experiences, Modulus delivers a satisfying and highly replayable systems-driven experience. Final score, 8.5 out of 10.